Succeed at grant writing. Grant support is simply defined as a monetary aid. Grants are given by organizations, schools, businesses, foundations, and governments. In order to be given a grant, you have to submit a grant letter stating the reasons why you are deserving of the grant money. There are some specific things that these grant makers look for when reading a grant letter. If you have applied numerous times for a grant and haven't been awarded any, then maybe it's time that you learn some tips on how you can succeed in grant writing. Here are some tips that you can use to improve your grant writing skills and write a successful grant letter. Read guidelines. Read the guidelines from the organization that you are asking for the grant from. It is a must that you know how much they give and why they give you these grants. You may even learn some of the things that they are looking for when reading grant letters. Do not ask for more. A lot of people ask for more than what is being given in the hope of getting what they want. In writing your grant letter, you should only ask what the organization is willing to give and not go beyond that. Grant resources. Another useful thing you can do is to look for successful grant letters on the internet. If you study enough successful grant letters, you may be able to piece together what all the successful letters have in common. You can use the letters as an inspiration for writing your own. Brief and concise. Some people have the notion that the longer the proposal letter and the more details there are, the higher the chances of getting the grant. This is wrong. It is better to write a brief but concise application letter. It is hard to read a lot of grant letters all wanting the same thing, and not all organizations go through the stack of letters. They can skip your letter if they feel that it is too long. Good writing. Good writing does not necessarily mean using big words and long sentences. Good writing means that it is easy to read and understand. After writing your letter, reread it to see if you have explained your thoughts in a clear manner. Plans. State what you plan to do with the grant money. You do not have to give specifics at this point. You can give them a brief understanding of where the money will go when you are given the grant. These are some of the grant writing tips that can help you make a successful grant letter. These tips can be used if you are doing PhD writing, grant writing for film funding, grant for project writing, etc. In submitting your grant, remember that there are hundreds or even thousands of people hoping to get the grant like you. If you do not get the grant from a specific organization, you can try submitting to other organizations.